Welcome to the city that never sleeps, New York City, the Big Apple, a melting pot of cultures, dreams, and endless possibilities. Tourists flock to its iconic landmarks, mesmerized by its vibrant energy. Yet, beneath the dazzling facade lies a harsh reality, a side often hidden from the casual observer. This is the story of the hidden struggles of New York City, where amidst the opulence and grandeur, thousands grapple with the daily realities of homelessness. This essay delves into the lives of those living on the margins, those who call the city's streets their home. We'll explore the systemic issues that contribute to homelessness, the challenges faced by those experiencing it, and the efforts being made to address this complex social problem. Join us as we journey through the heart of New York City, uncovering its hidden struggles and shedding light on the plight of its homeless population. This is a story of resilience, compassion, and the urgent need for collective action. New York City is a place of stark contrasts. Towering skyscrapers pierce the sky, symbols of immense wealth and prosperity. Luxury boutiques line Fifth Avenue, displaying designer goods that cater to the elite. Yet just a stone's throw away, a different reality unfolds. On street corners and in subway stations, men, women, and even children huddle under makeshift shelters, seeking refuge from the elements. Statistics paint a grim picture. Over 83,000 people in New York City experience homelessness on any given night. This number includes families with children, veterans who served our country, and individuals struggling with mental health issues. The reasons for their homelessness are diverse and complex, often stemming from a lack of affordable housing, unemployment, poverty, and inadequate access to health care. The juxtaposition of immense wealth and extreme poverty is jarring. While the city boasts a thriving economy and a high cost of living, it's also home to one of the largest homeless populations in the United States. This stark contrast underscores the urgent need for comprehensive solutions to address the root causes of homelessness in New York City. Behind the statistics are real people with unique stories, hopes, and dreams. John, a former construction worker, found himself homeless after an injury left him unable to work. With no family to turn to and mounting medical bills, he lost his apartment and ended up on the streets. Maria, a single mother of two, works tirelessly to provide for her children but struggles to make ends meet. Despite juggling multiple jobs, she can't afford the city's exorbitant rent and relies on shelters for a roof over their heads. David, a retired teacher, never imagined he'd experience homelessness. However, when a sudden illness depleted his savings, he found himself unable to afford both his rent and his medical expenses. Now, he navigates the shelter system, longing for the stability and dignity he once knew. These are just a few of the countless faces of homelessness in New York City. Each person living on the streets has a story to tell, a story marked by hardship, resilience, and the constant struggle for survival. By sharing their stories, we hope to humanize the issue of homelessness and inspire empathy and compassion in the hearts of our viewers. Section 4. The challenges of life on the streets. Life on the streets of New York City is fraught with challenges. Homeless individuals face a daily battle against hunger, exposure to the elements, and the constant threat of violence. Accessing basic necessities like food, water, and sanitation facilities becomes a daily struggle. The lack of a safe and private space to sleep takes a toll on their physical and mental health. Mental health issues are prevalent among the homeless population, often exacerbated by the trauma of living on the streets. Substance abuse is another concern, as some turn to drugs or alcohol as a way to cope with the despair and hopelessness of their situation. The lack of access to healthcare further compounds these problems, creating a vicious cycle of poverty and despair. The constant fear of violence and victimization adds another layer of complexity to their lives. Homeless individuals are particularly vulnerable to assault, robbery, and other forms of crime. Women, LGBTQ+ individuals, and those with mental health issues face an even greater risk of experiencing violence and exploitation. Section 5. Shelters, a temporary refuge. New York City has a legal obligation to provide shelter to those experiencing homelessness. The city's shelter system offers a temporary safety net, providing a roof over the heads of those with nowhere else to go. However, shelters are often overcrowded, understaffed, and ill-equipped to address the complex needs of the homeless population. Navigating the shelter system can be challenging. Individuals and families often face long wait times, bureaucratic hurdles, and strict rules and regulations. The lack of privacy and personal space in shelters can be dehumanizing. Many shelters impose curfews, limiting residents' freedom and making it difficult to hold down a job or attend appointments. While shelters provide a temporary respite from the streets, they are not a long-term solution to homelessness. To effectively address this crisis, we need to focus on providing permanent housing solutions, coupled with support services that address the underlying causes of homelessness. Section 6. Hope on the Horizon, the Role of Nonprofits. Amidst the challenges, glimmers of hope shine through the work of dedicated nonprofits and community organizations working tirelessly to combat homelessness in New York City. Organizations like the Coalition for the Homeless and the Bowery Mission provide a lifeline to those in need. These organizations go beyond simply providing food and shelter. They offer a holistic approach, addressing the multifaceted needs of the homeless population. They provide job training programs to equip individuals with marketable skills, healthcare services to address physical and mental health needs, and counseling and support groups to foster emotional well-being. Nonprofits also play a crucial role in advocating for policy changes that address the root causes of homelessness. They work to increase the availability of affordable housing, expand access to healthcare and mental health services, and create pathways to employment for those experiencing homelessness. Section 7. A Call to Action Towards a Brighter Future. The issue of homelessness in New York City is complex and multifaceted, but it's not insurmountable. By working together, we can create a brighter future for all New Yorkers. It starts with acknowledging the humanity of those experiencing homelessness and understanding that they are not defined by their circumstances. As individuals, we can make a difference through small acts of kindness and compassion. Offering a warm meal, a kind word, or a small donation to a local organization can make a world of difference in the life of someone experiencing homelessness. We can also volunteer our time at shelters, soup kitchens, and other organizations working to combat homelessness. As a society, we need to demand comprehensive solutions from our elected officials. This includes increasing the availability of affordable housing, expanding access to healthcare and mental health services, and investing in job training programs that provide pathways to self-sufficiency. By addressing the root causes of homelessness, we can create a more just and equitable society for all. Let us join hands to create a New York City where everyone has a place to call home.